I'm Laura with Inside Fashion Design, and we're here at FashionNXT, and we're talking to some gentlemen here.
So my name is Matt Rhoades. I'm a Detail Master in Shanghai, former Nike. Todd and Sashi and I are here to basically judge the wearable technology component of FashionNXT, showcasing what's coming next in fashion and where it's all going to go in the future. We've had contestants from all over the world, and so we get a lot of students, sometimes young designers, that are really interested in wanting to showcase some of their school projects. And so this just represents a small handful of the applicants from this year.
So for, at least 4 years, I've been judging the Fashion Tech contest here. And each year we've been kind of expanding in terms of where people are coming from and the variety of ideas coming in. Okay. This year, some of the really striking things are people inspired by biofabrication. So
Tell me a little bit about what that is for everybody who might not know.
So you drink kombucha, right? Kombucha, it creates microbial cellulose, and this cellulose can actually be fashioned into fabric.
Oh, whoa.
And so here you have a thing that performs maybe a little bit like plastic, but in a you don't have to have plastic. So one of our designers has actually designed some garments using cellulose, and he's messing around a little bit with the mother, it's called, that actually you start growing from, to create different textures and different colors in it. When we start thinking about the future, that's one element, bio-inspired. But we also think about, safety, we think about style.
Social interaction, which is a lot of these as well.
Okay.
So, in the past, I've done projects where I've worked with designers to make like a spider dress that protect the wearer's personal space with like spider legs, but that was more of an artistic statement.
Yeah.
We've also done wearable technology that's walked the runway at New York Fashion Week.
That's amazing.
So it's coming, it's around us, but we're also looking for like meaningful usages, not just ornamental, but things that are meaningful. Things that might help you know your body better, things that might help you communicate better.
Which I think that's so important with wearable technology, because so many people do think that it's just embellishments and something cool to wear to a festival, maybe, what have you.
That's right.
But that is really unique and so cool to think that people are thinking in the way that you guys are, and that there are students that are interested in this and seeking out these competitions.
Yeah, and even like emerging startups. So last year there was a company called Unique, UNYQ. They make prosthetics and scoliosis braces.
Wow.
But they 3D print them. And then we worked with a designer in New York City who's a specialist in artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And he actually used AI to redesign a scoliosis brace. For the first time, it's been redesigned in over 40 years.
Wow.
And we saw it first here, and it's been featured in Dezeen. The Smithsonian's Cooper Hewitt Museum acquired one for their permanent collection. It's been shown at the White House. And one of the very first places it was shown was here at FashionNXT.
That's so neat. And if you can share a little bit about what your involvement is here too.
Sure. My name is Sashi Jain. I'm at Intel Corporation. I'm actually involved because Todd is involved, and he and I actually collaborated on the Unique project. And what's really interesting about that one that he didn't say is that there's actually a software interface where you could upload a body scan and then you get a scoliosis brace back.
Hearing that is so amazing for anybody who has, anything that they need to wear that's not clothing, right? That's something that helps them function.
Well, in fact, it can be clothing as well. We've designed a 3D printed dress that walked the runway for Chromat at New York Fashion Week. And the whole garment was 3D printed on machines that you could have at home.
In fact, just to build on this, there's a company called Nervous Systems that actually does make these types of dresses, and that fold up into a small build volume and are made of plastic, but they move like fabric. And those are downloadable now, and you can print a dress at home, you can print an accessory at home, and it looks sort of like chainmail, but it's really flexible and fluid.
It's going to be the whole new paper doll, right?
Well, the days of traditional wearables where it's a heart rate monitor, a pedometer, are kind of gone, right? We're moving past that finally into manufacturing, into different types of apparel, different types of connections to the body, mentally, physically, all that. So it's a really exciting time right now.
Thank you guys so much for being leaders in this space. What comes next, really, in wearables. So nice to meet you guys all.